waist and then got a particular taste. I just stuff my pockets in my face. Hey, let's have a debate. We talking about popping, I promise don't feel in the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet.
What's up, guys? This your boy Mr. I240. I'm back with another video today. Hey man, I ain't gonna cap y'all. It's been a long week for your boy. Right now, I'm sitting here with a bum ass ankle, as you can see. But today, you know what I'm saying, I decided to want to record this China episode. Excuse my foot. I ain't got ugly feet now, for real. But I just want to say, man, I appreciate what y'all been showing love to the page, and the last episode been getting. So I decided to go and record about the lovely, strong, beautiful, the icon of wrestling, the original Degenerate herself, China. And this joint is called A Knife Wonder of the World. Excuse the crying, my neighbor's baby crying and stuff like this, so do not mind it, y'all. But anyway, like I said, most important, if I get forward, I want to thank the man above, Yahweh, Lord Jesus Christ, to bless me with another day, because y'all know how it go. If it wants for him, won't be no page. Well, no, if it wants for him, won't be no me, won't be no page, won't be no y'all. So you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to record this video and give y'all some fire content for the day. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, hey, shit, let's get straight to this video. So like I said, just a couple of seconds ago, this video is titled Knife Wonder of the World. And it's about the wrestling icon herself, which she was a fitness model, bodybuilder, author, actress, and another actress. We ain't gonna put that part in there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The corn addiction. And a TV personality. China, aka Johnny Laurie. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the icons of wrestling that put women wrestlers on the map. She was one of the first, you know what I'm saying, that put women wrestling on the map, especially in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? She made an impact in her short WWE career and wrestling career and everything with that being said. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, like I was saying just a second ago, she was a Intercontinental champion. She was in a Royal Rumble match. She was in the King of the Ring tournament. Even was the #1 contender for the WWE title. But we're gonna get to all that in just a second, y'all. Let's get it cracking. So, 1995, 1997. China was trained by Killer Kowalski, professional wrestler. He also trained Triple H, so they both trained together with the legend. Her first match was in 1995 against a male wrestler dressed as a woman. While attending the school, she worked for very independent promoting as her original name, Johnny Lee. Some of her early matches were set up by the Fabulous Moolah. This one, the Fabulous Moolah, one allegedly pimping. You know, if you saw Dark Side of the Ring, they said the Fabulous Moolah was a pimp. So she was old by then. But during that time, she met Paul, Triple H, Levesque, and Shawn Michaels after a professional wrestling show in 1996. After watching the tapes of her matches, Vince decided to bring her to the WWE as a bodyguard. Vince did not initially want her in the company because he did not believe an audience would find a woman beating up a man believable. But while she was waiting for WWF's decision, she was approached by WCW, who wanted her to be a sole member of the NWO. She initially accepted the offer, but later turned it down when Shane, Vince's son, informed her that she was about to be hired by the WWF. However, Killer Kowalski said he got China hired by the WWF after introducing Shane McMahon and telling him WCW was interested in her. So basically, WCW was going to throw the bag, and she's going to be a part of another icon group. I don't know how true that is, but that would have been lit, China and NWO. That would have been crazy. So, WWF, 1997, 2001. 1997 to 2001. China made her debut on February 16, 1997 at NWO House 3, where her character emerged as a plant from the ringside seat, choking Marlene out, while Goldust was in the ring with Triple H. You know, Triple H and Goldust had a feud over the Intercontinental Championship in early 1997. So, the next night, she appeared on Raw, bird-hugging Marlena once again. Her original role in the promotion was being an enforcer bodyguard for Degeneration X, which was founded by Shawn Michaels and Triple H. She often helped a rising villain to cheat the win by physically interfering in matches, executing a low blow to the groin. She was later given the name Chyna by intentionally ironic moniker of Fine Chyna is delicate, is fragile, a sharp contrast to her character. Off stage, however, the male wrestler was hesitant to work with her because they ain't want her overpowering them and stuff like that. But during her time in D-Generation X, she was put in a romantic storyline with Mark Henry. You know what I'm saying? You know, when they was rivals between DX and Nation of Domination in that summer. This was after Shawn Michaels had lost to Stone Cold at WrestleMania, and Triple H took over as the leader. It all started in August 1998 after The Rock ordered Henry to kiss Chyna to humiliate her, during which she fought back. Henry would chase after her, eventually threatening her with a storyline sexual harassment demand over one of her beatdowns if she didn't go on a date with him. Chyna accepted it. Eventually, she reconciled with him, becoming his on-screen girlfriend and ally. However, in January 1999, she revealed it was all a ruse to humiliate Mark Henry. A week after the storyline with Henry, Chyna was the 30th entry in the Royal Rumble, becoming the first woman to enter the match. In the match, she eliminated Mark Henry. Then she got eliminated by Stone Cold. Well, we're not surprised because Stone Cold gave her the stunner the previous year when it was Shawn versus Stone Cold, and that feud was getting hot. Except he didn't participate in the fight. Well, I think it was a fatal. Well, not a fatal fight. It was, was it 5 versus 5, 4-on-4? Y'all let me know in the comments at No Way Out when he gave Chyna the stunner. But the day after it, she turned heel by betraying Triple H and allying herself with Vince McMahon and Kane in the corporation. She teamed with Kane at St. Valentine's Day Massacre versus her allies X-Pac and Triple H. At WrestleMania, she turned on Kane in the match by attacking him with a steel chair, appearing to rejoin DX. Chyna and Triple H, however, turned on DX later that evening when they helped Shane McMahon defeat X-Pac for the European Championship at WrestleMania. The duo became a part of the corporation, and later Shane McMahon later became the corporate ministry. Following the dissolution of the corporate ministry, the villain Chyna remained at Triple H side until they split up later that year. But she went on to have success on her own too, 1999-2000. So Chyna became the first woman to qualify for the King of Ring tournament. She was also the first woman to be the #1 contender for the WWF Championship. So originally it was supposed to be Stone Cold versus Chyna, but Triple H wasn't having it. But she lost the spot to Mankind before SummerSlam in August. Later that year, she became a fan favorite again during the long feud with Jeff Jarrett. She challenged British the Bulldog to a match on October 4th. This is when British Bulldog career was finished at this point. So she challenged British the Bulldog to a match, and she defeated him on Raw. But at Unforgiven, she had a match for the WWF Intercontinental Championship, which she lost. She defeated Jeff Jarrett for the title at No Mercy in his last WWF match in a good housekeeping match. This is when Jeff Jarrett talking about women need to clean and stay in her place. But she also gained the services of Miss Kitty, which was Jerry the King Lawler, one of his wives. But Chyna did say that Jeff Jarrett demanded and received $300,000 from Vince McMahon to lose cleaning to a woman. His contract expired on October 16th. He was therefore he had no obligations to the WWE after that. If he had not appeared, the WWF would have criticized false advertising and the title lineage would have been broken. Yeah, man. This when you know at that time, this when you know Vince never forgot what Jeff Jarrett did, because if you remember 2 years after that, Jeff Jarrett was on TV and Vince had the infamous promo about Jeff Jarrett, like he wasn't gonna hire him, he wasn't gonna deal with him, because Jeff Jarrett held him up for $300,000 to put her over. So after that, she started feuding with Chris Jericho over the belt, defeating him at Survivor Series, but losing the title to him at Armageddon. They faced off again in a one-on-one match on SmackDown, which ended controversially with both wrestlers pinning each other. As a result of that, Jericho and Chyna defended the title against Hardcore Holly in the triple threat match to determine the Intercontinental Champion, which Jericho won. Chyna co-champion reign is no longer recognized by WWF WWE is now considered the continuation of Jericho's second reign, after which China briefly teamed with Jericho. But then we get into the nitty gritty. 2001. Not long after losing the Intercontinental Championship, China became on-screen girlfriend of Eddie Guerrero. He was originally a villain, then became a fan favorite during the summer of 2000. This when China had betrayed on Chris Jericho. He had betrayed on Chris Jericho and helped Eddie Guerrero become the European champion. Cause you know at the time he was trying to shoot his shot at her and stuff like that, and he got her number. Right? Cause he got her number, but you know she got with him. But she became his on-screen girlfriend, and he was a villain, fan favorite. But during the summer, with Guerrero dubbing her his Mamacita, they faced Val Venis, then Ricky Trish Stratus in an intergender tag team match at SummerSlam with the Intercontinental Championship on the line, which China won. This was at the time where Eddie Guerrero said him and China was started off cool in the beginning, but you know it was hard to work with at times, especially with everything that was going on, which we're gonna get to eventually. So, but she lost the match. She lost the belt 2 weeks later to Guerrero in a triple threat match against Kurt Angle. The pair had officially split in 2000. After China in 2000 found Eddie Guerrero cheating on her with 2 other women in the shower. But at the same time, during that time, she had posed for Playboy magazine in November 2000 issue. I ain't gonna cap, dog. I saw the issue back in the day. I ain't gonna front. I don't want to disrespect the dead or whatever. That John was slamming. No cap. I ain't gonna put that picture on here because that ain't it. And plus, YouTube don't play that naked stuff. But it was also worked into WWF storyline based on a real-life legal feud between WWF and the socially consecutive Parent Television Council, in which drew the ire of the Right to Censor, a group of morally conservative wrestlers. Shortly after that, China began a feud with Ivory, a member of the Right to Censor, over the Women's Championship. It accumulated in a storyline the world where China appeared re-injured her neck performing a handspring back elbow to convince the audience that she was really injured. She was injured. Condition: something he had not done since. Hold it. 1 minute now. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm reading something. All right. So she did a handspring back elbow to convince the audience that she was hurt. Color commentator Jerry Springer left the commentary booth and entered the ring to check on her. Something he has not done since the in-ring incident of Owen Hart in 1999 when he hit the turnbuckle and stuff like that. So when she returned from injury, she won the Women's Championship from Ivory at WrestleMania 17 in a squash match. She defended her title against Lita at Judgment Day in 2001. She soon vacated the title. However, it was her final WWF match. So she left WWF on November 30th, several months after she had been taken off television. Various accounts of departure have circulated over the years. Behind the scenes of her former boyfriend, Triple H began a relationship with Stephanie McMahon. So this was during the time where they was doing the angle with him and Vince. And, you know what I'm saying? They got married, but I think she had found the letter that, you know what I'm saying, she wrote to him. So that's how she kind of found out that he was cheating on her. So China said the pair began seeing each other before she and Triple H broke up in 2002. Before they broke up, so in 2002, in an interview with the Baltimore Sun, she indicated that the breakup with Triple H had nothing to do with her leaving the WWF and that she left to pursue her acting career. Jim Ross, then the executive vice president of talent relations, reported that it was a mutual agreement to let her WWF contract expire in order for her to explore other career options. But in 2015, Vince Russo, she said that after meeting with Vince McMahon about the Stephanie McMahon situation, she was sent home and later received a fax telling her that she was not needed anymore. After her death, her sister said that in 2001 she was offered a new WWF contract minimum of $400,000 per year. The potential substantially high income merchandise pay-per-view appearances, but she refused to sign a contract for less than the base salary of $1 million. Ross later confirmed this account characterized the demand of $1 million per was outrageous and her unrealistic, leaving the WWF officials reluctant to negotiate with her despite her fan popularity. I'm just gonna be real. I don't think she's been the same since that dude broke her heart. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was discovered by this man. I fell in love with this man. I slept with this man, and then you find a letter from Stephanie McMahon that he did that, man. I'm pretty sure it was hard to go to work every day, and just to look up, he right there every day in your face. You know what I'm saying? You still got to work with this man. You got to see this man. Even though you ain't in no segments or nothing, you still got to walk across paths, you know what I'm saying? Hell, she probably seen them at times booed up, you know what I'm saying? And they probably broke her heart. But 2002, after her WWE career, she made her way to Japan, where she had a brief but productive stint with New Japan Wrestling. Well, her first appearance was as the New Japan 13th anniversary show, referring a bout between the Steiner brothers and Hiroshi Tanushi and Kazuki Saki. If I'm saying it right, put them in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. On August 8th, 2002, China defeated a woman boxer named Chika Nakamura for the Universal Fighting Arts Organization, beat Nakamura in the first round TKO. But in October 2002, she wrestled 7 matches for the promotion after losing to Masahiro Chono on October 14, 2002. She performed her final match on October 26th, teaming up with the fake Great Muta, played by Tony Enders, and lost to Hiroshi Tanushi and Kenzo Suzuki, despite working with the biggest names like Masahiro Chono and I'm not gonna pronounce that name no more. But China could not break out of the relevant of she couldn't be a breakout player for New Japan. Then of course she had had a brief stint on TNA. This one the porn thing first came out, and this was her first appearance after the X-Pac sex tape and stuff like that. In 5 years in the business, where she was her angle mystery partner. You know what I'm saying? Where they faced it Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett. And you know what I'm saying? So she just had a short stint in TNA. But like I said, she did Playboy. She released the autobiography, If They Only Knew. It spent time on the New York Times as the bestsellers list. You know what I'm saying? She did TV and film, where she appeared on Howard Stern, Third Rock. She was a guest on Fear Factor, Celebrity Deathmatch, Gary and Mike, Terminator 3, and Robot Wars, and Hollywood Squares. But in early 2005, she did appear on A Surreal Life with housemates DeBrett, Jane Wielding, Adrian Curry. This when Adrian Curry and Christopher Knight got together, and Marcus Zuckerberg and Vern Troy. But during that time, she used to drink heavily and appeared nude and got into an argument with her ex, Sean Waltman. She remained friends with Adrian Curry after the show and made a brief cameo on her reality, My Fair Brady. She also appeared on the Surreal Life Fair Games, and which film took she appeared on it. Also, she appeared in just another wrestling comedy, Illegal Aliens. So I guess this was like the porn film, I'm guessing, which was the last movie of Anna Nicole Smith. I'm not sure. Y'all put them in the comments what type of film it was. A syndicate court-themed reality show. Laura appeared in the episode originally in July 14, 2007 in a civil dispute against breeder Teacup. I don't know what it is. Judge Perez ruled in her favor and awarded her $4,000. Now, this was a rough time in her career. This part right here, and them screenshots, you might see the title if it ain't that explicit. If it is, then I'm not doing it. But, you know what I'm saying, she made an appearance in the adult film industry. You know, she had the sex tape back in 2004 with Sean Waltman. You know what I'm saying? And then she did another video called Another Night in China in 2009. Then she started her first professional pornographic film, Backdoor to China. Then she did She-Hulk. It was a parody of the Avengers. And then she did the spin-off She-Hulk character, She-Hulk part 3, part 4, nigga, I don't know. In one of the final YouTube videos before her death, she said that she had no ambition to go into porn, but was making lemonade out of lemons after the video of her and X-Pac was released. You know what I'm saying? So she did get breast implants, I guess, at one point in her life. She said she paid $6,000 for them, and then I guess they talked about the relationship of her and Triple H right here. From 1996 until 2000, Laura dated Triple H for about 4 years. They initially had a relationship from their co-worker, but because she felt people might think she slept her way to the top. They also live together sometimes. There is some debate whether Triple H started his relationship with Stephanie McMahon while he was with Chyna. However, after Chyna's death, her sister told Bleach reporters while Levesque was very good to Jonah, the couple disagreed about the future family plans. Triple H wanted children and Chyna did not. And that Chyna addictions and mental health problems also contributed to their breakup. I think Triple H said she used to be angry and stuff like that. So, in the beginning of 2003, she had a tremendous relationship with fellow wrestler Sean Waltman. They was engaged for a period in 2003, then they broke up, then they became engaged again. Basically, they was on and off for 2 years. Then they released a sex tape that was filmed in 2003. Eager. Now they going in on this part color. Eager for a repeat of the success of Paris Hilton's celebrity sex tape. Oh shit, let me back up, play up. Paris Hilton's sex tape footage, edited and released it under the name One Night in China. It sold over 100,000 copies. Waltman earning a share of the profits. Laura, however, maintained she did not earn any money from the release. In 2005, she was arrested for domestic assault against X-Pac in front of his church. So in 2007, she appeared on Larry King to speak about her friend Anna Nicole Smith, who had died earlier that day. You know what I'm saying? She said she knew it was coming because how the media ridiculed Smith. She drew parallels between the plight of Smith and herself. However, the wife of the CEO of Tram Spa, Monique Goins, stated that Smith did not consider Laura as a friend. Damn. Shit. God damn, nigga. So, after leaving the WWF, Chyna was unable to use the Chyna name. She began using Chyna Doll for her public appearances in November 2007. She legally changed her name to Chyna. But she also had problems with substance abuse. She said that her life was spinning out of control. See, that when you got them demons in your head, man. See, like I told y'all in some of these videos, man, God know your strength, and the devil do too. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil can promise you also all this money and fame, but also the devil can take it away. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was up here, big star, and then now she on the substance abuse, meth, X pills, crack rock. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Though I say, man, sometimes I don't even want to be famous. I got to keep God first always. You know what I'm saying? For anything I do. Because without God, the real God, not the one in the light, you ain't going to make it out here. It's cool to be famous and rich, but shit, like I always said in a couple of videos, man, it's a price that come with it. You know what I'm saying? So she said her life was spinning out of control. Around the time she made the sex tape in 2005, Waltman said that she was battling drug and alcohol addictions, as well as mental illness. Days after the dispute between him and Chyna, it was reported she had removed her clothes and jumped into a fish tank in a New York nightclub. That month, she made another appearance on the Howard Stern Show where she was described slurring words, contradicting herself. She was going through it. And then on the program, she said she did not want to do drugs anymore, but said that if a line of cocaine was in front of her, she would do it. After apparently she entered a rehab, depression recovery, and decided to stop drinking. She was on a celebrity rehab with Dr. Drew. And she also had a strained relationship with her family. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's tough, bro. That's tough. stuff to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So, shit reading something, shit make me want to cry for you. I ain't gonna count. Okay. But she had a strained relationship with her family. She last saw her mother when she was 16. She said that her father was never able to get over her decision not to pursue a career in law enforcement. She also alleged that her father took out several student loans in her name, leaving her a $40,000 debt. Laura said she also had a bad relationship with all her family members, including her siblings. She was hospitalized after overdosing on sleeping medicine. Then she established a good relationship with her mother. Her father had died on May 15, 2014. Shit, nigga. So from early 2012 to mid 2015, she taught English in Japan. She converted to the Church of Jesus Christ. But on April 17, 2016, she was found dead in her home in California. She was 46. Her manager was concerned when she did not post updates on her content as usual. And I guess he went to the house and he found her body in her apartment. He suggested that any overdose was accidental, saying she was prescribed drugs but tended to use them improperly. Her brain was donated to science to study the effects of chronic traumatic, I don't know how to pronounce that word. So basically, they were trying to determine if she had CTE or not, you know what I'm saying? But they had a memorial service where other superstars appeared: Melina Perez, Rob Van Dam, X-Pac, Johnny Montel, Barry Williams, Dennis Hoff, the owner of Bonnie Ranch, Coolio, and Baby Bash. But then December 16th, which determined that she died April 17th with a combined of alcohol combined with anxiety, drugs, I don't know how to pronounce them joints, painkillers, oxycodone, oxymorphine, and sleeping with, that's a lot of goddamn pills, nigga. Goddamn, nigga. Well, I'm telling you, man, when that devil in your head, boy, woo, that man cold, man. You know what I'm saying? But she did make a legacy where she influenced, like, you know, the Ronda Rouseys, the Beth Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? And she, like I said, she became Intercontinental Champion. She was in the Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying? And I think they did a Sports Illustrated where they listed her as the 79th greatest wrestler of all time. You know what I'm saying? Even Sonny gave her props. She said, I believe she really opened the door for women's wrestling, not for the divas, but for women wrestling. And she was wrestling men, and it was believable because she was such a big personality and a human being, and she would be rewarded for what she did. But after years of I'm not acknowledging her, they did a tribute video on April 25th and stuff like that. And of course, you know, 2019, she was announced of going to the Hall of Fame in DX. But she did make an impact on her career. She made her mark, stuff like that. And you gotta think about it like that, y'all. And you know, she accomplished a lot in her short period of time in her career. You know, so you gotta respect for what she did. You gotta respect the work and stuff that she put in these joints. You know what I'm saying? She did have a lot of beef, and you know what I'm saying, like, you know, her, like, for example, her and Sabre had heat at one point. According to Jim Ross, he said it was jealousy. And she, according to her, Sabre thought she was bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? And I mentioned everything I need to mention. Yeah. But with that being said, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will be dropping this video real soon. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Hey, let's have a debate. We talking about popping, I promise I'm feeling away.